Okay, go ahead and douche.
I ain't gonna do it. I ain't got nothing to say.
Well, that's pretty much a Shake It podcast. It me and you.
You start talking, and then I just follow.
Yeah, but as I was talking to you earlier today, that I'm getting so sick
Keep
of
talking.
people. Where do you think you're going, fatty?
Keep talking. I gotta get it.
I'm getting so sick and tired of people blaming video games for everything. God, murder happened. Oh, blame the video games. Something else happened. Oh, blame video games.
Drop the chicken.
I'm not black.
Well, drop the chicken.
Well, let me get my piece of chicken. But, like everything anymore, blame video games.
Blame music.
Like no joke. And then people on say, oh, it's too violent for children. Every parent that say it's too violent for children.
Why are you yelling?
I have no
You're
clue.
gonna bust my eardrum.
Anybody that says it's too violent for children that bought their child a game, and then when you ask them how old their child is, they're like 6 or 8. Who bought them the game?
Their parent.
The parent. Isn't that like, you bought them the game, it's your fault.
Well. Yeah, what brought this up?
Hmm?
Why are we talking about this again? Because
You could have been pissing me off.
what comes up tonight that people are going to bitch about? Grap about? People are going to grap about it?
GTA 5.
Speaking of that, we still got like freaking... Oh, chapter 37. Okay, we only got 5 hours
Yeah, but
to sit in the park alone.
we're not gay.
What? You said for both of us. I don't have to repeat it if you already said it once.
But what is your take on that?
I already told you my take. It's the parents' fault. If they're over 17, they have the right to do whatever. Or it's 18 now, isn't it?
Yep, 18.
I'm glad I'm over 18.
And something else that is bullcrap. You can get in more trouble for selling a M game to somebody under 18 than selling them a can of dip or a pack of cigarettes. That
How
is
old do you have to
complete.
be to buy dip?
18.
And cigarettes?
18.
Thought it was 16 around here.
Nope. 18. And you can get in more trouble selling them a video game than something that will actually hurt their body.
That's just like today's like culture, I guess you could say, about how you can hurt a dog and you get in more trouble than if you killed a person. Now, if you killed a rapper, that's a different story. Have at it. But somebody can kill a cop and then kill a canine unit, like a dog, the cop dog, and then get way more trouble for the dog.
Yeah, they get more trouble for killing the stupid dog.
I mean, I understand, yeah, killing animals, like cruelty. Yeah,
Like, don't walk out and beat animals, but
yeah, they should get in trouble for it. I mean, I'm not saying they shouldn't get in trouble for it. I'm just saying
they should get in trouble for abusing.
If they get that much trouble for a dog, they should get in double that for a human.
Yeah.
At least. At least life. I think if you kill somebody, you should just go to prison for life. There should be no maybe or, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm just getting so tired of people blaming video games.
People always blame everything. Video games is the newest thing. Like, video games is on the uprise to be like, everybody has to involve that in like their productions or whatever, just because it's such a multi-billion-dollar
Industry.
corporation now, or in whatever.
And people say all the time, oh, the content is too violent. Go out and look at the movies. Dude,
Listen to today's music.
yeah, listen to their music. It's nothing but drugs, sex,
Guns
and guns.
and money.
And,
You've
yeah,
heard
and money.
You gotta buy the sex with the money. And you have to steal the money with a gun.
Yeah,
The circle goes around.
and then in games, hit very hard to get a game to show a suicide scene. Movies show suicide scenes all the time.
I saw a game not too long ago that had that in it. Last of Us has one in it. I know that. And I think Medal of Honor. I know I just got done doing the playthrough. Medal of Honor, but
Medal of Honor don't have Sure Shot.
what is it? There's another game that does. Last of Us.
It's a war game. I can't think of the name.
I went back and played Ghost Recon 1 last night. Like 2002.
Like,
For the PS2. Yeah, if you watch the video, it's like 11 minutes of me making it about here to that stop sign. Like, the graphics are just so horrible, and the controls are just so bad.
I gotta let you borrow Ghost Recon Future Soldier, the newest one. I believe you like it.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm just pissed off about the 2 weeks waiting. I don't want to wait 2 weeks. I want the game tonight. I want us to be able to play online tonight. I don't care about campaign.
Well, they did that because they're doing it by joining games by a leveling system. So, people that can't buy the game for a week or two later, they would be left so far behind.
Play the game more.
I'm talking about people that couldn't get the game.
Well, then just start playing it. We have to make our way up. Why can't they make their way up? I thought Battlefield and people that can buy all the guns for like a couple dollars. That's stupid. I should never try to talk with a chip in my mouth. That's stupid that you can just buy all the guns that people like me and you work for. I have 220 hours on Battlefield, and I'm just a colonel at grade 8. I wanted to make it grade 9 for GTA come out. Did not happen. It probably won't happen because Battlefield 4 will be out by the time we're done with GTA. I should have pre-ordered Battlefield 4.
Well, I wouldn't mind it if you paid that and it made you level up to get it, but you got all the
That
DLC
pissed me off even
guns.
more. If somebody could just pay for levels, just pay to become like a colonel, that's stupid.
You can't do that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you just said. If somebody
No, I
could
mean
just
pay
for
to
levels.
unlock the guns, but you have to level up to unlock them. Like the DLC guns you get,
Oh.
you pay to have the ability to unlock the gun, but you have to level up to get it. I wouldn't
Pay
mind that because then you have to wait for it.
Pay for the ability to unlock a gun.
Basically, you pay for DLC. You don't get the map, but you get the gun. Because if somebody
if
they
you're
don't
paying
want the
for it,
map,
why not just buy the whole thing?
because some people just don't want the map.
Buy it anyway.
Some people don't have money.
If you got the money for the gun, you got the money for the maps.
Well, I ain't gonna argue that.
Because I guarantee it's going to be $20 anyway. Unless you want it to be $20 for the gun, $20 for the game. Or the maps, hush. That's why I wanted to pre-order it. Pre-order it, you get the season pass, which is like $60 if you wait. And then it's about $80 if you buy them separately, because I've bought all the maps except close quarters and what is it, metal or whatever? What is it? Heavy metal and close quarters. And that's $20 a piece. I bought 2 maps or 3
Want that
maps.
last piece before I eat it?
Cut it in half. I've been eating this big one while you've been eating like 3.
I'm gonna cut my leg. Watch me, and all YouTube get to see. Done. Your knife is about a dull. That's a butter knife.
I wonder why.
I wonder why you're the one that cut the fish last time we used it.
You want the one with the skin or no?
Don't matter.
No, the skin just came off. Pick one. Take the biggest one. I'm just gonna get the crumbs. Here, take this one too. I'll see crumbs. You the same?
I'm just. But what's your opinion about online games? People buying to get a certain weapon.
Bullcrap. They should have to work for it. I have to work for it.
What if they tried to do it?
That's
Then
the
they had a
same-
coding error.
Then call Xbox or the person that makes the game. That's not the game's fault.
And you think they're going to believe you?
How many people have a phone that don't have a camera on it? You take a camera and you send it to them. They'll be like, proof. If nothing else, you can mail it to them. Don't you dare. Nothing else, just mail them the freaking. Okay.
We're done with it. I'm going to stab it in the table.
No, I'm not done with it. I hate Walmart.
Why?
They said $5.32. How much did this cost us? Like $8.32.
Yeah, but we got like a pound extra.
Bull crap, we got a pound extra. We paid $3 for a half a pound. We could have just got 2 pounds for 10 and just saved $1. I hate Walmart.
I don't-
my instant reaction to it flying at me.
I don't really hate Walmart, but
I hate the people at Walmart.
I try to avoid it as much as I can.
I also like interaction with people.
Like,
if I can
I
avoid,
dislike Walmart the same reason I dislike IGA in McKee. Because I don't know. Do you want the fucking bucket? I stab it at you. Don't you stab me now. Yeah, good work.
is that made out of titanium?
No, Bobby Cloach.
That stabbed that freaking far on the table, but it won't stab into a piece of plastic. Whatever.
The other day I broke down and watched the Fantastic Four.
Which one?
The old one, like the movie, the straight up Fantastic Four.
Oh, well,
I didn't like it.
Why?
It's just, it stayed true to the comic book and everything, and it showed, it was like origin of them, like they went into the space station that made Victor Von Doom and how they got the powers and everything. So I just didn't really much care for it, but I never was a Fantastic Four fan either.
I liked it. I watched it when it first came out. I watched both of them, I think. My stepdad was really into them, so we went and watched them as soon as they came out. I think I just sliced my finger. But, yeah, we watched them as soon as they come out. I like them. I like Mr. Torch, Human Torch, or whatever his name
The
is.
Human Torch.
That's the right movie, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, they walk through the hospital and like, guys, look,
Look what I
get
can
them,
do.
let it on fire, then put it out.
Wish I could do that.
I can see you right now. You've been in your room.
I didn't have a lighter.
Next morning on the news, this house burned down for no apparent reason.
I do that with a lighter now. I just go, ow. Sometimes when I'm bored in my room, I'll just light candles just so I can stare at the flames.
Wow.
I like flames. I got in trouble a lot as a kid for burning my toys.
I believe it.
I remember the biggest thing I got in trouble, those little M80s or M60s.
Remember that catfish that we went fishing and broke my line twice? Caught it.
Did you kill it? You put it back?
I put it back. I want to let you guys see it one day that catch. I had to use a 30-pound line. That chum bitch, that fucking long.
I hate you after putting that 20-pound line on my pole.
We can take it right back off.
It won't cast shit to the truck.
Put a bigger weight on it. Are you sure it ain't crow's nest?
I don't know, I would have to like throw it at once with I had to take a rock and tie it around it and throw it, and it goes like Curly does. And then I have to,
It makes that noise and that thing.
and then I have to reel it back in, and then I can fish with it. But I have to like throw it out. Before
Like when you throw it out, like normal bait, like throw fall and then juck it back.
it goes like it gets stuck on something in the reel.
It's trying to crow nest.
Put too much line on it.
Probably. But
But anyway, what was you talking about before you derailed me?
I was ranting
Oh,
about
yeah.
video games.
Those M60s or whatever you could get, whatever's legal. Probably what legal is probably the M80.
M80 or illegal, M60 illegal.
It's probably an M80. But I had them old G.I. Joe trucks that were literally like, not that big. And you had the action figures that big that actually sit down in them. I set all the guys down in it and put the doors closed. I closed the hatch on it. I took that and I drilled a little hole in the back window to like put the wick through. I put it in there. I just sit there. I was just like, and like put dirt up around the tires and stuff. I was like, and dummy me, I got like meaty you away from it. I didn't think it'd be big. I thought it was those little red things. So I was like, tip it did just like a real car would. The doors just flew off, and that hatch at the top, it just flew open. The doors flew off, and the glass flew out. The
That's
actual
so
car
cool.
stayed. Like it didn't hurt the actual frame. It just hurt the doors and like the glass and stuff.
That's actually really cool.
I got in trouble for that a lot. And then I would always take like the dolls and burn them.
I don't know if anybody else know what an L8 is. I don't know who the viewers are. But
It's mainly Kentucky or South. The
Yeah.
L8s.
No, L8 is a Kentucky only beverage.
I don't know about that.
It is.
Bo has them. They go to different states. They have to go to other states. It was made in Kentucky, and it's probably mostly.
If you take it to Tennessee, you get called bootlegging.
Really?
Yeah, if you take it to Tennessee, you can get arrested for bootlegging.
Maybe they have a knockoff.
Well,
We got something somebody else
anyways-
don't have. That's the first. Besides AIDS. That's all people around here have.
I don't have it.
Most people around here has a disease. We went over that. There's like a. I ain't gonna go over it. Go on.
But anyway,
I
when I
don't
was
either.
a kid,
I'm just saying.
I would take these little glass bottles, and I'd take like the first time I did it, like I took a little bitty bottle rocket, you know, little bitty firecracker. I lit it and dropped it in it, like, oh, this ain't gonna do nothing. It exploded. Now I got a scar across this ankle where the glass blew off and cut me. Barely missed my artery.
I hope my truck ain't dead.
It'd be funny if it is. No, it wouldn't. I take that back.
Yeah, because you're with me. No.
Thank
If
God.
I wouldn't have fixed that, you know where I jam my thing in so it don't ring?
Yeah.
The warning that says, warning, your door is open. Let me turn on all the freaking lights on the truck so your battery will get run down. It would probably been dead. Because I left it on last night, actually. Mom was just like, you know you left your lights on? Because my windows are so dark I can't see the red from the lights. Go, just hurry up and drink it. And she's like, you know your lights are on. I'm like, my battery's already probably dead. Where's my candy?
Well, they're mine.
I feel like a fat kid.
Where's your candy?
In the truck.
Good job. Are you gonna leave camera again? Remember, I am the king of this podcast. I can boot you off.
No, I can't. Here's my
I'll
idea.
I'll pull a Bonnie.
I'm the one that told you the idea a long time ago.
So, are we gonna try to go to RTX this
Son
year and
of
do
a-
some videos?
I'm still eating that chip. When you watch back on this video, watch what happened to this chip. It goes everywhere but the mouth. I want to go.
Yeah, I believe we should do some videos.
I wish we would have went
of
2
that
years
later.
ago because now there's gonna be about 16 if that truck turns down this way. If that truck turns this way, nobody's gonna hear a word.
They went about $50 to gas.
Anyway, now there's gonna be like 16, 20,000 people going this year. You ain't gonna be able to meet nobody unless you want to wait the whole weekend just to meet one person. That disappoints me so much.
I'm finding somebody else to do podcasts with.
Why?
Because you spent more time off camera than you have on.
I doubt it, son of a gun.
Check the time since you're up.
Got my phone right here.
When did we start?
Oh, that time. It's like 18.
For that time.
What about 30? Ooh, there's some more.
There's some
Fat
more,
bastard.
fatty. You ain't getting my candy.
Let's just have a parade. Let's just have every car that lives in London come down this road. And then not even stay. They just do a loop. And stare at us.
They're sure doing it to piss us off.
They can't see the camera. These people can't even see the camera if it's in my truck bed.
I had to make sure there's nothing behind me so I didn't have to put any coffee right.
If something happens, I'll grab them and you grab the knife. Okay?
Yeah. I'll throw the knife, you hold them, we stab them to death.
It's probably where a bunch of drug deals go down now I think about it. 'Cause this right here, this part of the park got shut down years ago. Like, nobody ever comes here just because, I think that you're not allowed to. I just think that, I think there's a bunch of methies came down here. That's why we had to quit coming here. This used to be where my family picnic was. That tree looks like a camel. Now I think about it, it looks nothing like a camel. Kind of looks like a snake with a giraffe's neck.
How your little kid mind worked.
It did. I rode it like a camel.
That's what she said. Oh man alive.
Have you seen Practical Jokers
What do you mean?
on True TV?
Uh-uh.
You ever seen the show? God, I hate that. It makes me. You know when you watch somebody do something and you get nervous, like super nervous for them, I just get where I just like. I guess it's cringeworthy. I guess is what they say, and it's just like I can't even watch it. I just don't want to watch it. There was one. There's 4 guys. One has to go do something, whatever it is. He has to act out, but he's not the one saying what he has to act out. There's 4 people on a camera watching him somewhere else, telling him what he has to do. So those around a fountain, and he's around these random people that they don't know at all, and the cameras are hidden. He's sitting there. He goes, "You see that up there? What's that look like to you?" And then they're just like, "It looks like a dick shooting out ducks," or something like that, is what one of them said. Or no, it wouldn't. They don't say anything inappropriate. He says something crazy, and he has to be like, because you'll see when he gets it, he'll be like, "You see that up there? It looks like a," and then he'll say it or whatever, and the people will just be like, walk off. He's like, "I didn't even ask him the question." Like he asked him the wrong question, and he automatically lost. But it's so much stuff. It's so. There's one that they got a remote control car, and he's got the remote control, but he's not driving. Other people are driving. So I don't know how much longer it's gonna last. That camera is super bright.
Yeah.
Look how bright that is, and it's getting dark. Yeah, we probably got much time. But
Yeah, that might be a 25, 23-minute bit
they were driving it, and there's this Asian woman, and they kept running into her heels, and he's going, and they can't say I'm sorry. That's the thing. If they say I'm sorry, they lose.
Oh, I've seen that one.
And they're just like, when he hits, it's like, "If you hit me with that shoe one more time, I'll throw that car in the water." and he goes, "Mm-hmm." And they drop her into her shoe. I forgot what she does because it went to commercial break. I never watched it because I don't like it. But
Sounds like you don't like it.
I've only watched 1 or 2 episodes. I see it come on, and whenever like when I'm turning through the channels, I see it. I'm like, I'll watch it for a second. I just can't handle it because I'm like socially awkward, so I can't deal. That's why I don't like Walmart, because people come up to you and start talking to you, just like, "Yeah, I don't know who the hell you are. Stop talking to me. I'm trying to buy some food here." Just
I want to get my Pepsi and leave.
yeah, I don't drink Pepsi. I don't like Pepsi. At work, I take Mountain Dew
I want to get my Mountain Dew and
Sprite.
leave.
and cherry Pepsi and mix it all together. It comes out really good.
Oh man,
What did
I'll tell you a good one we did to a new guy at work today. Okay, you know a building, like pretty much just a big metal tin building.
Yeah, I want to use it for
There is,
paintball.
there is no such thing at a basement in that. We had a
That
new
happened
guy.
to you.
Yeah, that happened to me
Don't try to
too.
cover it up. I know.
That happened to me too. The new guy came in today, and we had a paint gun that was messed up. So we gave him the old paint gun and said, "Hey, go to the basement and get us a new paint gun." So he walked. Like we did this. As soon as we walked in, we gave him the paint gun at 7 o'clock. He came back after the first play. He came back at lunch break, 11:30, going, "Guys, there ain't a basement." I couldn't paint no more.
Did you see him since then?
Oh yeah, I seen him walking around the
Oh.
building.
That's how you could have been super smart and just be like, "Yeah, I'll go do it." Like if you told me about that, I'm like, if I get a job there, I'm just gonna be like, "Yeah, I'll go look. Go sit in the truck. Go lay down behind the window so nobody can see you. Just lay there." About 2:30 comes around. There ain't no basement, guys. Got paid for a whole day sitting in the truck sleeping.
Oh man, it's hilarious because they walk around and we would tell them,
I
ask
love these
everybody. The best answer somebody will give you, probably a guy we call Country. They walk up, "Hey Country, where's the basement?" He'd be like, "Oh, over yonder." So then they go walk over yonder and walk.
You hear that? Every time I hear fireworks, I think we're under a freaking attack. Especially since what's been going on. Finish the
Yeah.
story, and then we'll go on about it.
And then he walked all the way over there and he came back and said, "Country, what are you talking about?" He's like, "Oh, it's over there." And he pointed in a totally different direction. Then he walks over there.
They should have a door that like locks from the outside only. That looks like the basement goes down, and it's like literally probably like that camera here, just a stairway that goes to another door, but that door's fake. Like there's concrete or something on the other side. So he goes in and the door shuts and locks him in there. And there's like a button you have to call like the office and stuff.
Like, help.
That's just me. I love these things because they turn to sugar if you just don't chew on them.
Wow.
But especially since what Obama's just like, Russians, you can have it. And now Obama's trying to go in for Syria and be like, "Yeah, we want you to have nuclear weapons. Yeah, we don't want the Russians to have it, no, but we don't want them to have it either. Let us take them. Or let the freaking UN take them. I'm fine with Britain taking them. Ain't like Britain's going to use them for anything. But Russia's going to get them, and
Obama is setting us up on a silver platter for Russia. I'm sure I will tell anybody this.
all about Russia. China was a bigger threat until now. And then Putin was all happy about, like,
Well,
getting them.
China, wow. Obama is setting us up for a
China probably
socialist government to come in and take us over.
Yeah. And these new kids and stuff, they just don't understand.
And then
They're just
nobody
like-
cares anymore.
Because nowadays everybody's just like, money. Money's free. You can get money free. And they're just like, Obama's giving away free money. Yeah. That we pay for, taxes.
There ain't nothing free in this life.
Yeah, it's free to them. That's like, biggest thing that pisses me off, people that use food stamps and stuff. Like us, we got ours took away. Did I tell you about that? Okay, we just went over that. My biggest check was $190, 2 weeks. That's the biggest check I've had. Normally I make about $130 every 2 weeks. My mom makes $7.25 like I do, and she works 40 hours. The smart people do the math. But that's not a lot of money for two people to be living on.
Yeah,
they
especially with a
cut-
water bill, phone bill, and stuff.
Yeah, especially electric bill around here. We go through $10 a day in electric. Don't tell me how. We have one of those little things that plug in the wall and it tells you how much money you
Yeah,
have.
for you guys that know where we live, every bit of electric politics. If you don't know somebody, you're getting every bit
Same
of
with the
your
internet.
money took.
So
from
we're paying easily $300 a month for electric, and that right there is a whole check, basically.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh, you make too much money. We're going to pay your
Listen,
food stamps.
I make $8.55 an hour, and I get paid every week, and that is one of my checks.
I mean, what makes me mad is the fact that they're just like, oh, you make too much money. You make $14 an hour. Your household does. And I work about 15 hours a week. I got to get a new job. Storm security, I put in. Remind me of storm security. I'll tell you in a second. We'll go back to it. But, yeah, they're just like, oh, you make too much money. We're going to cut your food stamps. That's the only way. We only got like $150 anyway. And that's like a month. That's
Like,
maybe a couple of weeks.
with government programs like that, if you need it, use it. But if you're one of these people that are fat, lazy, and don't want to work,
They should have hours. Like,
you shouldn't get it.
like me, like if I was by myself living, that's a perfect example to me because I work anywhere from like 10 to 20 hours a week, which is crap. I drive all the way to London,
Yeah.
which is
$10
26
there
miles,
and back.
26 miles both ways, or 52 there and back. That's miles on my truck, which costs gas or performance on my truck that I have to pay for when it breaks down for like maybe $20 a day without taxes being taken out. But I just like me. I think that to get money, there's three ways. One, you're really disabled, like you literally you go
Like,
to
you
a doctor.
literally can't work.
You go to the doctor and be like, yeah, you served 2 years in Iraq and you got your leg shot off and you don't have a leg. It's just like, yeah, or you can't use your leg. Like something's wrong with it. It's just like, yeah, you're disabled. Plus, you definitely a war vet, so you definitely get anyway. But if you're really disabled and you honestly can't work, it's just like, that's what it's there for. Or if you work and you just can't get enough hours like me, like I try to work, but they don't give me enough hours. So it's just like, I think that people like me should get it too, but the people that are just like, yeah, I don't have to work. Government pays everything.
Yeah, that when you shouldn't get it, when you think the government going to do everything.
They should at least give, like, that's what I love about Kennedy. Whenever Kennedy, before he got shot, one of his things was he was going to make it requirements to get food stamps. So you had to either, so many times a year you had to do, what's it called? Prisoners have to do it all the time.
Yeah.
Community service?
Community service.
Yeah, you have to do that so many times a year, and that's how you pay. Was that you? It's like a hissing of a snake. Did you hear it? It was like,
Yeah, I believe that they concluded a podcast, but I'm not dealing with a snake.
yeah, ain't no snake. I swear I heard one. But I just thought of that. We've been stabbing at the table. Well, that's been rolled on. At least we didn't do it. But, yeah, I mean, he was going to make them. That's fine with me. As long as they're paying it back somehow, I'm fine with that. Same with prisons. There's so much money, wasted money goes into prisons.
Yeah.
Because they don't do anything anymore.
Usually they bust up rocks, make gravel, make firewood, stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean,
If I go back over that video and I see something freaky, like a ghost or something, I'm going to die.
you see that on the top left?
Yeah, that what I was just talking about.
It's that light.
It'd have to be that light.
Yeah, it's just that light. That's weird. But anyway, I'm so glad that thing looks like it's bright. It's like almost dark here.
Yeah,
Look
it
how
is
bright that is.
about dark. I'm not even kidding.
But it's just now at like 8. We still got like 4 hours. Well, 3.5.
Well, that ended the podcast about 3 minutes 30.
We can keep talking. We'll just keep talking until we get done. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, prisoners. They don't even do anything. I understand that when they go in, they don't need to take the road workers' jobs. That's their job. They don't need to be fixing roads and stuff. They used to. They should
Let it be like busting gravel, like
Yeah.
they do in Russia.
something that's pointless, something that nobody needs to do, and there's no reason to do it. But you can use that, like, use that as labor because that rocks that they crush up are free to the government. So the government's like, they're getting their money back because they don't have to buy it. So it's
Yeah.
like they're getting their money back from it.
Like, make them bust gravel. Because you can use gravel for anything.
Yeah, I mean, anything like that. License plates. That's just an old thing. I don't think they do that anymore. I don't think they do that.
They actually still do license plates. But there ain't no manual label to it anymore. They button, flip, button,
Yeah.
button, flip.
But I mean, they should just do something. There should be some type of like community service. I still think they should do that. They should like pick up trash and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm fine with doing stuff like that. Yeah, thanks for not even stopping there, buddy. That's okay. There's only a stop sign there, but just keep going about 40.
Yeah, I know.
I can't wait to be a cop. That's people right there. That's people right there that piss me off. Go on.
Like, we love prison. I like how they do it. They like, okay, this is what's going to happen. You can either sit in your jail cell all day and think about what you did, or you're going to go bust your ass weed eating all the roads.
The best way to do it would be,
And they'll be like, you get a nickel a day.
the best way to do it would be like, okay, here's two things. One, you can weed eat and pay back and spend about 3/4 of your actual time. Like you get out earlier if you do this, but you don't get paid or anything like that. So they keep the money. You don't get paid at all. But you get out 3/4 earlier, or you can sit in your jail cell all day. But the problem with that is you got to make that longer because they'll just be like, I'll be doing labor, and just getting paid a little bit. I'm still gonna be here at the same time. I can just sit in the jail cell, get fed, and just do nothing all day, and I get out at the same time.
Like, make it where they have to stay. Like
but if they stay longer, they'll be like, I get out earlier if I do that.
Like, my biggest gripe is that
It's starting to
inmates,
get a little dark.
Yeah.
On the camera.
inmates get TVs, internet access,
Around here,
everything.
the one up here in London, I was talking to a couple guys at work about it, and they both been in jail. One of them got there by accident, and the other one has reasons he went to jail. And like he's sitting there, he's like, you don't know what jail is. If you have one guy, unless you shower with a bunch of guys naked, and you get a cold hot pocket that ain't even cooked, you get one for breakfast, and you get like a piece of chicken or something for dinner. The one up here in London is supposed to be pretty bad.
Yeah,
The one in McKee's a joke.
One of McKee a joke. They treat the
'Cause they probably
prisoners
know 'em.
like they're in a hotel.
You probably know him. TV,
Like-
radio.
Like, I
Food.
understand if they get in there for pretty much for a bullcrap region.
I don't know about that. What about the real
Right.
jail? Don't we have a real jail now? Don't we? 'Cause I could have got a job as a guard down there. I didn't want to though because I know everybody there. I don't want to be watching
In
people.
McKee, the real jail.
It's in the courthouse. Where's the real one? There's one next to the dump. I know that.
Yep, that's the real jail.
That's it?
Yep.
I think that's the size of like 2 of my trucks.
Yeah, but it go down and it go actually down in the ground.
Oh, it's a basement?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a big miserable. That right there should be punishment. You put a 1x1 hole. I think that should be instead of the death. I don't think it should have death.
Should
'Cause
make
if
them.
they are innocent, the 1% they are innocent, they should get literally in enough room that they can do this. Like, dude, what would happen? No, you can stand up. You can stand up once you're. Well, it should be enough. It's about 3 foot, so you can sit like this, not even lay down. Well, we try to think. 6x6 would be perfect. Or benefit of the doubt, 7x7. That's enough just to lay down, put your arms out, and you'd be touching all the walls. But then nothing else. You got a door, no window. No window, you got one little light bulb, no entertainment. You got a chair and a book. If you're lucky, you can get a book so you can read. Instead of the death row, what do you think? If it's a death row, they shouldn't even get a book or a chair.
That you kicking the
yeah,
table?
that's me. But that makes a lot more sense than letting them just get out. Be like, oh, he just killed somebody, let's give him parole.
Yeah, they killed me. Like, oh, he raped 5 kids and killed 3 puppies. Oh, we let him off with a warning. He won't never do it again. Yeah, he will.
Let Obama off for a warning, he did it again. How do you think he got back in office?
Yep.
Now, people at home, I mean, I know we don't talk much about politics. Well,
We
You guys-
tried to stay off
you guys don't
politics.
talk that much about politics, but I don't hate Obama because he's a Democrat. I don't care who he is. I don't care if he's black. I don't care if he's white. I don't care if he's Mexican. I don't care what he is, or how he looks, or what he believes in. If you don't want to believe in a religion, that's fine with me. But you still got to respect the flag.
Yeah.
He should salute or something. He should do something.
Yeah, he
don't
didn't
have to
salute. When was it he didn't salute the flag?
He didn't put his hand over his heart. Which he's the commander in chief. He is in the military. He is the commander in chief, so he should have to salute. If not, if you don't want to put your hand over your heart, you know, he should have to do something. But that ain't why we'll wait until the music goes away. That's AC/DC.
Yeah.
Rock on. That sounds good. But I thought it was rap for a second. Then I heard the guitar and
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah, I just don't like him because of the way he does stuff. Like
Yeah, he threw Brittany French under a bridge.
Yeah.
So if we do get an award, Brittany French be like, oh, fuck you. I ain't helping you.
it's just like the Obamacare. Yeah, I mean free.
Like,
Did it stop? No, it's still. It's like free healthcare. Yeah, I can live with free healthcare, but where's the money coming from? That's the thing. He's just like, well, the people that make money, we'll just make them pay more taxes, so everybody can get taxes free.
No, the
Just
thing
make
that
everybody
leave-
work, and then we get insurance for free.
Yeah. And it's actually cheaper for a company to just not give anybody insurance in the company and pay the fine.
Yeah. I mean,
The working class is what getting screwed on this.
and it's the poor. That's what pissed me off most. The poor pay more as a percentage. Like the rich pay more because they get paid more. So if the rich get paid $1 million, they'll pay about 100. I won't say 100. They get paid about 50,000 in taxes, if
Yeah.
not 100,000. Poor people that don't, we make $100. Like $40 of that goes towards taxes. It's like the percentage. Like rich people, 20% taxes. Poor people, it's like 45 or 30. No, I say 45. About 30-35%. If we get more taxes taken away from us because we make less money, does
Yeah.
not make sense. Because my checks, I make $130. I make $190.
Oh, taxes kill me. I make my gross pay with overtime. I make around 500, around that, every
Yeah.
week. But I only get like 300 because of taxes.
Yeah,
Look, I understand. It would not bother me if the taxes get took out
and
and
use for
got
something useful,
spent the way it was supposed to.
like military.
But around here, when your taxes get took, it going into a politician pocket.
basically, that's just like our principle. I don't want to get into it, but
We need to end it before I get mad.
I don't get mad about stuff like that. But what was I going to say? It's getting a little dark, but we can still do this for a little bit because that light is the only reason. I think that light's what's keeping us bright because we're not looking at ourselves.
Probably.
It is. Look at. You see, now look at the camera. This half of me is like super dark.
Well,
It's that light. I didn't even pay attention. Anyway, what was we talking about?
what perfect light?
But yeah, my paycheck this week was $189. My gross was $230. I got $40 taken out for insurance or for taxes. It is used to military or benefits towards people that need it.
I forgot
that.
London had a train.
There's a trail.
No, I forgot like they still it was
We
still in
passed.
use.
Yeah, a track
I
next to
thought
the
they
bakery.
didn't use it anymore.
We passed how many railroad tracks we passed? We came up by the bakery, railroad track. We crossed one like
I
10
thought they
seconds
wasn't
ago.
in use,
We
though.
crossed two just 2 seconds ago.
I thought they wasn't in use though.
I think shoes trains. Trains a lot cheaper than 18 was.
Yeah.
10 trillion times cheaper.
It may take a little longer to get your
That's
stuff, but it's
bullcrap.
cheaper.
It does not take longer.
Well,
They should be like each city. There should be a railroad that goes like each city to each city, and then just be like the trucks go from there. That's where big roads can get their money. They can just be like this city, like here. It'd be like London can do Jackson County, McKee, like Manchester, and all
Yeah.
that, and then it distributes that way. Instead, they're just like all these trucks just go from everywhere and go everywhere.
yeah.
I don't even know what that truck. I don't even know what the train carries.
Probably coal. Unless Obama shut that coal mine down too.
Probably shut it down too. I don't think it is coal actually.
Like I'm sure you tell you guys, here in Kentucky, coal mine what make our power. Coal is what give us electricity.
See, the only thing I work.
Don't shut it down. We will be in the dark.
The only thing I
We can live.
The only thing I gotta say about that, I mean, I understand where he's coming from. Yeah, we need to like get away from coal. We do, but that's still a way of life here. So you can't really.
Yeah.
We do need to be weaned off of that because it does do a lot of pollution. Like the smoke that comes from that does hurt the environment really badly. But they don't need to be like somebody being serious, like you're smoking, it's like, nope, you don't get any more. You're done. You don't ever get one again. Just be like, each year, just slowly. Don't get rid of it. Definitely don't get rid of it. But just slow it down or find another use for it. The only thing I think of is like charcoal, for like grills. I can't really, factory wise, I think it'd be a lot easier to use like corn and stuff. That is clean.
Well,
But that's hard to
Used
say
to.
because
my dad used to have, they called it a moonshine license. But the thing is, they used, I believe it would graphite piping,
yeah,
so it would make it where you couldn't drink it. But you could run off that stuff 10 times longer than you can gas,
yeah,
and nobody want to make it.
it's just I don't know. Like it's hard to say that around here. I mean, mentally, I want to just be like, yeah, no coal, like Obama did, because that's something we need to do. But
Right.
that's
We need
putting
to
so
do
many
it,
people
but
out
you
of job.
you
can't
can't
just
do it. That put over 2,000 people out of a
you
job.
can't do it instant.
You can't just snap your fingers. No,
Yeah, I mean,
you have to sit there and you have to make like, okay,
we should be weaned
I'm
off
going to
of
lay all these people off. Let's make sure they have another job.
it. Yeah, that's fine with me. That's just so hard to say because so many people around here work in coal mines, you know. But we
Yeah.
do need to wean away from it, or find another use for it. Find something that is useful for it. Like
Well,
it's used to make
People
other
that didn't
stuff.
live by, like we don't have a big dam. What we did with the coal, we would take it to the power plant, and they would burn the coal, to
Yeah.
superheat water, and the energy would actually steam.
But the only thing about that is the smoke that I was talking about. It's so bad for the environment. And like global warming, all people talk about crap. Like, oh, it's not real, it's bull crap. People make it bull crap, but it ain't fake. I mean, we have it. It's just
We
not
have,
what
but
people make it out.
it ain't near as bad as they say it is.
But
I think it's getting ready to rain.
I hope that's leaves and not rain. Okay, just keep talking. I'm gonna put stuff in the truck just in case, so you can grab your phone and go. But I'm gonna delete these. But anyway, but
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
bar.
it is what people. It ain't as bad as what people say it is. But I mean, what was we even talking about?
Coal.
Oh no, something else. Oh yeah, global warming.
Yeah,
Go on.
there is global warming, but it ain't near as bad as a shade is. Yeah, done pretty much think it about to rain. That what we're gonna wrap up on.
No, not yet.
Okay, go ahead and state your opinion, cause it got warm.
Got warm. What?
You don't feel the warm air?
No, not really. Well,
Oh, you haven't say your opinion, quick.
yeah, I think that I forgot.
Cold.
Cold. Oh yeah, global warming. Like it's not crap. It is real, but it ain't from like hairspray and stuff like that. Yeah, if you let off thousands of billions of hairspray cans off at once, but that ain't it. It's just the smoke really does hurt because these clouds and stuff. I mean, it does burn through the ozone layer. Like this year, these last couple, our whole entire high school career, besides freshman year, no snow during the winter. Didn't get out one day last year. or
No,
the year
that's
before.
because we built a dam in McKee and we couldn't get the water in the air to snow because we had that dam.
we never
dam.
had it before.
Yeah. Before we built the dam, when we had all the big snow, the second that dam got filled up, we quit having snow. That makes a big difference. I
don't
can't
know.
explain how.
But this
how,
year,
but
this year, I believe Colonel and everybody, this year is going to be a hell of a winter. You know those little black and orange caterpillars? I've seen. You know those little black and orange caterpillars?
the orange and black this year.
I ain't even seen an orange. They're solid black. I've seen 3 solid black. And
It's going to be bad.
If you ain't seen my truck, I drive an S10. I can't come to work. in
I
an
might even
S10.
change.
That might weigh it down. That'd be like $20 in gas. Oh yeah, you know I was spending like $20 to come up here each time in gas for
Wow.
like a week or two, and my uncle was just like, "You're spending $20 to go 50 miles?" I'm like, "Yeah, I mean that truck drains gas." He's like, "What are you driving in?" I'm like, "I'm driving in D." And he's just like, "That's a '96 S10, ain't it?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "It's got overdrive." I'm like,
You overdrive it on, wouldn't it?
"I don't know what overdrive is." He's like, "Overdrive is what it needs to be in. That's what a truck should be in. Drive is like first gear." So I've been driving in like the snow. That's what you drive in is snow, is
Yeah.
D. I had it in D driving it, and that's why my engine was sounding like crap. If we get it tagged, we've got witnesses right here. It won't never get posted.
It won't ever get posted. We'd be screwed.
But yeah. So I put it in overdrive now. It sounds great. And now it's up to 190,000 miles. Unfortunately, it ain't got many years left on it. Maybe this year. I'm just gonna buy a new engine for it. Screw that. I ain't gonna buy it unless I get a police cruiser Interceptor like that one. I want that freaking thing. That 96 Ford Crown Vic. Or I could deal with a Charger, but Charger's thousands.
Okay, explain to me why the police steer more to the cheap vehicle instead of something that's going to outperform anything on
cheap.
the road.
Less money they have to spend, more money they can make.
Cheap.
They should stick with the Crown Vic. Crown Vic's best cop car ever was, because you take the restrictor plates off that thing reaches 140 no problem. Plus it's got the handling of a baby. That thing handles awesome. You can take this turn right there. I don't have to get it. You can take probably a 35 degrees turn at 60. You'd be fine. As long as it ain't wet. If it's wet, you're screwed. But besides that, I mean, you can do it no problem.
Yeah.
I've seen that thing
like I
outrun
was telling
Chargers.
you on the way up here. I seen a Ford GT. You know, the sports car got the motor behind the cockpit and everything.
The
like
racing
that.
style. The Ford GT.
The racing one.
They're always black.
The one that. You leave it alone. Probably a Bobcat.
That's orange and black. Or orange and black. It's black and white. That's what that noise was. Keep talking. It's normally orange. It's normally yellow.
Anyways, it was the one with the motor behind the back,
That's
motor
what
in the back
Bobcat
and
is.
everything.
Well, it's the cutie here. Take that cutie.
Wow. But anyways, it's the one that got to chew all the 16.
Don't eat it all. Don't eat the bananas. Bananas are mine.
And we were sitting there. I was driving my truck. All heard, whoop! How would a cop even call that in? They go by half asleep, wake them up. And then, okay, I think we have a high-speed chase. I'm not real sure. All I seen was a blur. See? Now, is that pretty much it done?
I got another to say. I know that Crown Vic's outran a Dodge Charger on my road. You know how curvy my road is.
Yeah.
That Crown Vic passed them on my road. That straight stretch in front of my house that goes up the hill, like that sharp turn, then a straight stretch and the sharp turn.
Yeah.
Crown Vic passed 2 Chargers going down that straight stretch. With their lights on full blast. That's insane to me.
Oh, and then for you guys say, oh, the cops use helicopters. How would the helicopter talk? Well, I was chasing that car and it took a left and I couldn't turn in time.
Have you ever seen a police helicopter? I don't think Kentucky has one, besides like Frankfurt,
We have
Lexington.
little birds.
I don't know about here in London, we don't.
Yeah, we have little birds in London.
Yeah, little birds for police use, or not police, well, smoke pot use. But we don't have it for like police chases. I've never seen a police chase with a helicopter in London. Have you?
That'd be hilarious. I'd videotape it. Be like, hey, I got to visit the first
But yeah,
police
you
chase
see-
in London.
We seen at Pizza Hut the other day. There was easily that's this day before
Did
that.
like 3 little birds in a
Black Hawk?
Black Hawk go over?
Yeah.
Yeah, that went over real work. What day was it?
I don't know. It was
Was it last week?
it's been a couple weeks ago.
Last week, them 3
It might
went
not have
over
been
at
3.
work.
It was a few little birds and a Black Hawk, maybe 2 Black Hawks. But it was the day before that person that I told you about told that cop that openly admitted he was a pot searching cop, told him that her brother made pot and told him where it was.
Oh my God.
And we all just let her do it. We ain't going to be like, you know that's a cop, right? Because then we'd be involved in evidence. And he could be like, you better stop talking. I want to arrest you for attempt or
I would let her talk. I have
I
no
did.
tolerance
We
for
let her
stupid
talk.
people.
we let her talk. We let her tell her where it was. I don't know if she told where it was. I'm pretty sure that she said like a location, but not like a specific one. But told her
Well-
his brother made it right in front of him.
A video call it going to crap.
Yeah, I know. This is about audio. What time is it? It's time to wait another couple hours. You want to go back and just? I don't want to wait in the parking lot. It's just now 8. Yeah, but I think that's the cue to wrap up.
Yep.
A chip came up, like half of a chip that wasn't dissolved.
Wow. Thank
Anyway, I
you guys
hope
for
you guys
watching.
enjoyed. If you want more, comment down below what you like and what you don't like, and share it. That's all I gotta say.
Thanks for watching.